Hello everybody, welcome back to some F123 co-op career mode with Matt 212. We're coming off of a wild Hungarian Grand Prix where Matt was able to seal the victory in the closing laps against Max Verstappen, bringing the standings a little bit closer. Matt, you're only 48 out of the lead now, which puts us separated by 32. You like Spa. How confident are we feeling today?
Yeah, I must admit, I quite like Spa, but it does have a tendency to be a track that I get some bad luck on. But then again, I thought the same about Hungary last weekend, and that actually went alright for me. I think, to be honest, Gary, what we need is a weekend where we don't come together. But it is a sprint weekend, so that might not happen. Here we are, Gary. It's qualifying day for the Belgian Grand Prix. How are we feeling for this one?
If I can put a lap together, P11.
P11?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Well, we'll wait and see. Moon Raider, thank you for the 2 bits. That is going to power me forward into this session.
Here we go. I got no force feedback.
That's not good.
And it's back.
I broke way too early into turn 1.
Recent F123, but...
Well, apparently you got patched for this update.
Well, you know what's funny is I've had it for the first time today.
Oh. Bit odd. Oh, come on.
Wow,
Charles Leclerc's
wow.
having a worldie. I don't expect myself to find anything through the final sector either.
My lap was over in the first sector, so...
In the first sector?
Or second sector, I guess, yeah.
Oh. I'm gaining a few places up to the line. It's still a disappointing run, though. That is shocking.
That is a lot better than I thought it would be. That was worse than my Hungary lap.
Okay. And mine was telling me a very different position as I came up to the line.
All right.
Oh!
I don't know how I beat you. I mean, that was, I would say, my third worst lap of the year.
I'm running a very race-optimized setup in the hopes that it does absolutely chuck it down. Here we are, Gary. It's the Belgian Grand Prix, but rain is on the horizon. 5 laps. It's going to be the shortest race of the season. But who is going to walk away with glory? So Charles Leclerc, in a 5-lap race, has started on mediums. Quite a few drivers have, rather weirdly.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Both Ferraris and both
Ferrari
Alfa
powered.
Romeos. Ah, yeah, of course.
Does not
So
Haas.
for those of you that don't know, Ferrari Power has worse tyre wear than any other car in the game. So clearly, they don't believe
They didn't fix that?
that... I don't believe so. They don't believe they can go. Yeah, in the race they'll use softs for like 7 laps. I'm actually alongside Alex Albon on the grid. Williams versus McLaren. What year is it, chat? Let me know.
Are you right behind me?
I believe I am, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, that was not a long hold. Joe's done well, though. I'm going to... Oh! Albon's done well. Holy Batman, that was scary. Gary's been able to dive down in turn 1, but I had to go back to the outside there, otherwise I was going to spin. Oh, I've not got anywhere near enough straight line speed. Joe, give me room! Holy moly, that's been a scary lap 1.
Oh boy.
On the outside. Oh, Gary's looped it. I've got... Oh my... Gary, what happened?
Hold on, I'm still wrecking. Huh. Albon? What the heck did Albon hit me?
Okay, caution,
so,
virtual safety car is out.
They got going at it in front of me.
Yep.
Hamilton stomped on the brake and then like just went straight into the apex as I was turning into it.
Yep.
And I had nowhere to go. I smashed right into the back of him.
Ah. Okay.
So
I'm pretty sure I phased through about 3 cars, but I don't know. Because I have no idea how I didn't get involved in a crash.
I don't know how I'm going to be able to finish this one out without issue. We've got major wing damage and a 5-second penalty because Albon like hit me in the process.
Ah. That was ridiculous. But we're taking it because Perez, Hamilton and Leclerc are almost 3 wide in front of me. And suddenly I've been given a lifeline.
I was trying to play it safe too, and then
What?
they all just kind of went at it and came together.
I was literally trying to go around the outside of Zhou Guan Yu, so I knew I could brake later than the apex. And that turned out to be the greatest decision I ever could have accidentally made, because it meant that when everyone Constantinaed up, I could do basically what I did at Hungary, but I don't believe I even went out of track limits here. Gives me a little bit of time, a little bit of fighting power. It's actually going to mean Alonso can't get me, which is nice. Well, I'm just waiting for this Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes scrap, hopefully to commence. So then hopefully I can try and claim a couple of freebies. Max has won this. I'd love to get P2. Go on, Lewis. No, he hasn't done it. Oh, he has! Lewis Hamilton ran the outside of Checo Perez through the final couple of corners. We go, Verstappen's run out of fuel on the run to the line. He will still take the win, but that's like 5 of us, 6 of us covered by like 2.5 seconds at the line, which is pretty good going for Formula 1. Wild, Gary. But it does mean I've lost a point in the constructors, in the drivers. You're 21 now behind Perez, so Max is closer to you again, and you are to Checo, which is not ideal for you, Geraldinho.
I'm very confident for the Grand Prix, though.
Okay. Well, we'll wait and see. Let's do it.
Gains. Oh, it's trucking it down here.
Oh, that is raining.
Yeah, it's wet. Wet tires, I mean.
A throwback, and unashamedly so.
Oh boy.
Well, if this was real life, it would already be red
itself.
flagged.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't even start it.
I am very nervous for this.
Or as a driver, there are 3 big...
Usually I get really aggressive into turn 1, but I don't really feel like I have that luxury here.
No. That's a shame. I was hoping it was going to be full wets for the start.
Wait, they're on inters? Oh my god. We are on.
Yeah, do you not notice?
inters.
Yeah. Because it's
I
going to
just-
dry up
wow.
too quickly. That was my
Ooh.
gamble. I was going to go inters if everyone else was on full wets. Which British driver is Gary going to crash into this race? Find out,
All
chat.
of them.
There's 5 red lights. Oh, I've had a terrible start.
We're accumulating somewhere on the MGUK. To manage this, we're going to need to lower our ERS
Perez.
deployment mode.
Championship
Bad luck
leader.
behind
there.
you.
What? How?
The door was open.
Oh,
It
Gary.
was wide open. I said, don't mind if I do.
Engine failures are not on, I believe.
Correct.
Oh, they're almost 3 wide at the front. Oh, Max has ran wide. Constantina and up. Charles Leclerc trying to go around the outside of Max for the lead. I think he's done it.
That start was
Come on.
okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
Bro,
What's happening?
Fernando just cut me off. And there goes the wing.
What? Have you lost wing?
Yeah.
What? I don't genuinely get how Gary dive bombs other cars every time at turn 1, but it seems like Karma's got the better of him this time. Sigma Alonso strikes again. This gives Verstappen and I a big opportunity against both you and Checo again. Bigger picture. Oh, that's some understeer.
I'm just going to have to hope for a little bit of luck here. We've
Yeah, I
had
mean,
some
there's every
wild
chance for
things
safety
happen.
car. Can you not smile when you pretend to be disappointed for Gary? No. No, I can't. Lewis decided just down the Camel Straight that we were getting towards the braking zone, so he was just going to door me.
Hey, man.
But Formula 1 cars don't have
They're wild
doors, so I'm
today.
going to do the same to him. I don't want to beat Verstappen's big one. Verstappen is just the big one that I want to beat. Right. Well, weirdly enough, I seem to have a lot of performance now down the straights against the AI. Which I don't quite know how that works, but we're going to keep trying to utilise it wherever possible. Like, they just seem so reluctant to use battery. As Verstappen, though, is going to go defensive on me. Around the outside, around the outside, around the outside, around the outside.
All right, we're taking
Switching.
4 seconds just about out of it in one lap.
Ah! You can't brake check me, man.
They can,
Ugh!
and they will.
So, I might have locked up and sent Max to Shadowram. Basically, what I did there was Max against Lewis at Brazil. I did do a Max Verstappen to Max Verstappen there, chat. But you know what? It felt good. What, the car? The wing?
Yeah,
what?
the car.
Oh, okay. It wasn't just that you were driving around and suddenly you had wing damage.
No. I was going around. I was coming out of the right-hander at the end of the long straightaway, and then you go through the right, left, right.
Yeah.
On the second right, I just was rolling through there, and the force feedback just disappeared.
Yeah, it's easy to get loose through there as well, isn't it? Such an iconic clip. You ever seen that, Gary?
I have not.
Murray
Maybe I
Walker
have.
commentating British touring cars back in the 90s.
No. Does not ring a bell.
Gabriele Tarquini rolls it. Off! It's Tarquini! In just pure Murray Walker style. It's weird, isn't it, as well, Gary, with the damage? Because you feel like the first half of the lap you don't lose much, and the second half of the lap you lose everything.
Yeah, that's where it's all going away.
I thought, yeah, bits were... Oh, that was scary.
Yellow.
Oh, someone's gone. Who's that? Perez? No.
Oh, that'd be
It's
huge if it
Sainz! It's Max tonight. Again, contact. This time around through Blanchimont.
There he
Carlos
goes.
Sainz out of the Grand Prix. Oh, it's a good job I didn't... I was going to gamble on a safety car there, man.
Just be careful. Okay, slow
But
down.
VSC,
slow
yeah,
down.
definitely
Your
not
delta's
worth
negative,
anything.
which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Says it all when Perez is leading the championship, and I'd still rather he beats Max, because I feel like Max is going to come back in the fight. Yeah, 10 more minutes of rain, though. It's definitely going to take us right to the end of this, isn't it? I was
Yeah,
ahead all the way
yeah.
in. I'm not going to apologise for that. That was just good, hard racing between Checo and I.
Interesting.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What are you doing?
Soft.
Whoa.
Taking a new wing in the process, but
Well, I wish you the best of luck here.
I'm listening to one guy in my chat.
Perfect job on the turn in.
And they're like, if you're setting low 52s, we're getting closer and
Up
closer.
to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Thank you for the follow. LJ as well, thank you for the follow. Yeah, you have me here, mate.
How you
Not gonna
doing?
fight you for it. Not gonna fight you.
Thing is, will it come back to you in the closing laps? I think it
Surely.
will.
Well, now Mark's hesitant about whether inters are even the right way to go.
That's a good
What you gotta
sign.
remember, chat, is Garra's going 4 seconds a lap quicker than anyone else anyway. We're not losing much to the AI here. I feel like I might have. 4 laps ago, though. Hindsight is a beautiful thing. Go back to inters now. No point going back to what the AI are on now.
Yeah, but
None
here
of
we
them
go.
will box. It's too late. We've just got to hope the track dries out. Or I've got to hope the track dries out.
I don't know, Matt. I've seen them pit with 1 to go.
And normally if it is going dry to wet, they will. But often I've seen wet to dry, they won't. Come on then, let's make some progress. Oh, come on, Esteban. Ugh! Oh, Bottas is
Oh,
in.
hey, we got a couple cars
Alfa
coming.
Romeos are doing it.
Ferrari,
I don't know
Ferrari as
why.
well.
Charles Leclerc's throwing it away, surely.
He says, I'm coming in.
Well done.
I mean, look how much time I've lost to Charles, though, in the process of all this. Actually, no, I was a good 6-7 seconds behind him anyway. Yeah, I think I want to say it's Max. So here we go. Tsunoda on Hulkenberg. Or Hulkenberg on Tsunoda.
Well, unless something crazy happens, it won't be enough for points. But still a decent recovery drive.
Ugh!
Huh, what a race.
Oh, I'm so gutted, man.
How much are you regretting everything right now?
A lot, Gary, a lot.
Max wins.
Oh, no.
Even worse for
We-
you.
We've lost so much against Red Bull, man.
This, yeah, was not a good Grand Prix.
To be fair, I'm not convinced I would have been able to keep many of those cars behind right at the end, but one more lap would have made the difference here, and I think Charles would have won still.
We had
man.
good pace in this race, just for the lap 1 to throw it away.
I listened to chat. It was such a stupid mistake.
Never do that, man.
Yeah. The problem is, I think Moonraider's helped me out before. But I've learnt now. He's getting banned permanently. Oh man, if I just had one more lap. There was some real potential in that right towards the end. Some real potential.
Alonso got 4th. Albon 6th. And
I listened to one person in chat. It's fair enough. But
Sergeant
Gary, that's
points.
2 races with no points.
Yeah,
Sergeant points, Albon points as well.
Williams,
Albon, they're running
popping off.
P6.
Williams is 6th in the constructors, so.
Yeah, they're flying this season.
Yeah.
Absolutely going for it. Which you love to see, Gary. I mean, we all love it, don't we?
Look at the gap to Red Bull we have now in points.
Oh, no. Oh,
75.
Oh, dearie me. It's been a bitter pill to swallow. I mean, you're behind Max again in the championship.
Yeah, Max got me there. Is what it is.
But we've got a lot of races to go before the end of the season still. I'm sure we will both be able to get ourselves back into that fight at the very least. But there we go, Gary. Another 2 exciting races. Thank you all so much for watching. And we'll be back. We've got Zandvoort and Monza next weekend, Gary.
Yeah.
It's going to be weird not doing a sprint weekend for a change.
Oh, it's going to be great, though.
It is going to be great. A massive thank you to all of my YouTube members and my Patreon supporters for their continued donations to help my work. These things go much further than I think a lot of you ever realise and allow me to continue making content full-time here on YouTube. So if you want to support me from as little as £1 a month and be featured on all of these end clips, either click the join button next to the subscribe or head over to my Patreon. There's a link down in the description.